Hello everyone, welcome back to Track 848. It's good to have you back again. You can see we have snow on the ground here in northeast Ohio, and yes, it is winter time. Fortunately, prior to the snow falling this year, I was able to move my bike into the basement. This is the first time ever that I've moved my bike indoors for the winter season. Normally, I do go through a winterization process where I perform a few essential items on my bike. For example, I like to add fuel stabilizer to the fuel tank. I drain and flush the water wetter and replace that with antifreeze in the cooling system. I change the oil, and then I park my bike in the garage and connect the battery charger. This year is going to be a little bit different though. I plan on breaking this bike down as much as I can. I would like to separate the engine from the frame and remove the swing arm as well. I'm not planning to split the crankcases this year. I may do that next year or sometime in the future. But I do plan on breaking the bike down, and during that process I want to check various components for serviceability. I plan on cleaning and lubing and retorquing everything back down to factory spec when I put it all back together. And during this process I also have a few items that I'd like to complete along the way. I want to renew the fork oil in the front forks. I'm also planning to remove the rear shock and take it in for servicing. I'm going to remove the clutch and check the plates and the springs for factory spec. If they're out of spec, the clutch is going to get replaced. If they're good, the clutch will go back in. I have a few items that I'm going to add this year as well. I have a factory issued upgrade kit for the shift mechanism. I have a Motion Pro variable rate throttle kit that I'm going to install. And I have a couple miscellaneous items, the Sato oil drain plug and gaskets from California Cycle Works for the clutch and alternator side crankcase covers. So we'll take a look at those and we will install those items as well. When I get to the point of putting everything back together, I plan on also creating a video on safety wiring. I started safety wiring myself about 1.5 years ago and feel pretty comfortable doing it now, and I think that it's a vital part of riding on the track if you're a track rider or if you're a racer. And I would even say that if you're an aggressive street rider, it's probably a good idea to take a look at safety wiring on some of the bits and pieces of your motorcycle. It's a good feeling to ride down the track or the interstate knowing that your brake calipers aren't going to fall off, or maybe your oil drain plug popping out, or perhaps something weird like your wheel nut coming loose. And I know about that one because it happened to me once. So we have this bike ready to move into the basement, and basically what I did here today was remove the bodywork. I drained the oil and the water wetter from the cooling system, and I removed the fuel tank. So this is the area where I plan on parking the bike for the winter. I'm going to turn this into a makeshift workshop. Probably will get started on this in January or February time frame, depending on my work schedule. I've got a lot going on right now, but hopefully I'll be able to get to all of the little projects that I mentioned before, and I'll put them up on video. Thanks for watching today. I'm going to close by asking you to click on the thumbs up icon below if you like this video. I appreciate your feedback. If you have comments, you can add them in the box below. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to Track 848, I invite you to do so by clicking on the subscribe button in the top right-hand corner. Thanks again. I'll see you the next time. Goodbye.